I would estimate that having somebody like Doug and also IAG on board through that process to introduce to new banks, if one falls through, also to keep the business seller motivated, to keep the business owner moving throughout the process. I know from my own research, they say 85% of deals are lost in diligence. And diligence is a very lengthy, sometimes scrutinizing process. And it's always great to have professionals on board to help with that too. I know, Paula, you guys at IAG do a wonderful job throughout diligence, and I'm sure working with Doug helped that as well, because not only was it not a mess of things to sort through, but I'm sure Kathy, working with Doug, had things prepared for diligence, and I'm sure that made the process a lot easier.
Yeah, there's no question of that. And as Kathy said, your financials have to be in really good shape, because that's absolutely critical as you're going through the process. The bank is going to be looking for that information. If the buyer is going to be getting a loan, the buyer needs that information during due diligence. So it's important to be prepared with financials that are in really good shape. If you have some questions that the buyer asks and takes a look at the financials and there's inconsistent information in the financials, that can squirrel the whole deal. So being tight with all of the data with respect to the business is really important when you go through that process. And again, Kathy was really zipped up on all of that.
That's great.
Also, that is because of the training that I had and working with Doug in preparing that, because I didn't even really understand the depth of the financials and being able to compare or what needs to be in what category at the very beginning. So it was really a learning process on that too.
And I think, Tucker, one of the things that helped also is, one of the things I was impressed with IAG was that the company, and Paula in particular, was just very open to input. Things that are specific to the industry, ideas that we had about, where a buyer might come from, or just things that might be appealing, or just things going on specifically in the industry at that moment. That kind of collaboration, I think, helped things evolve too. And that's I think a really important part in having a partner managing the process, like IAG did.
Absolutely. Yeah, and this is all really great points, really great information. I think it will help a lot of business owners that are looking to sell understand that maybe there's a lot more to the process than what they originally thought. And also that maybe what they think their business might be worth might not be what somebody is willing to pay for it, which is why it's really great to get the right people on board. Do your research, do your homework, but at the same time, hire people that have experience selling businesses, as well as have experience growing businesses, so that, as Doug put it, you can keep running your business and then let the professionals that do this for a living handle the rest.